Welcome to a tour of the timeline of Earth. My name is Max, and I'm bringing you on a time machine through many billions of years of the existence of Earth. 3.8 billion, in fact, is where we start today. So this journey, it started first with long breaks. I mean, photosynthesis is just 100 million years away, but still, they're generally longer breaks than this. Thank you. We're filming this on a city block. We're taking, I think, like 3 blocks worth of space here to do this. It's an entire other block, I think, before we get to anyone else. So it's kind of lighthearted banter from this point. Yeah, look how far down we have to go. We're trying to walk as fast as possible here to shorten our timeline of life to as minimal distance as need be. Because apparently people have short attention spans. So I would like to acknowledge that by giving us the shortest amount of distance possible. It looks like we have another sign coming up. And here, first evidence of eukaryotes, multi-celled beings. At least that's what I was taught. At least that's what I was taught. The school system is weird. So again, a lot of space. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna try and fill up the silence. Oh yeah, the cars, yeah, those are just for outside view, since we have to have a completely 100% window time machine here. Don't worry, usually there shouldn't be cars. I think it's just a bug. They did a new software update recently. Looks like we got another sign coming up. The continents. 2.5 years ago. 2,500 million years. That's 2.5 followed by 8 zeros. If you want to even attempt to fathom that. Coming up. This is the part where it starts to get a little more contracted in the major events. Like right here, the first life on land. 2.6 billion. That sounds very far into the distant past. And it probably is. I don't know, I didn't live 2.6 billion years ago. But knowing the scale of the universe, 1 billion years is a really long time. As you can see down at the end, we have the more clumped together parts of biology and life. Again, sorry about the cars. Time machine with windows, you know. Sometimes there'll be a bug. I think it's like version 2.3 now or something. I don't know, I can't keep up technology. I can't keep up with tech anymore. Here we're coming up upon the next little tidbit in the vacuum of a windowed time machine here. Oh, look, here comes another sign. This was a big deal. 1.2 billion years ago, the first multi-cell life. Yeah, again, school system I taught was weird. The other sign was something else. Right here, we come up upon the big cluster. That's the term I've dubbed for if we're less than 1 billion years, you'll generally find a majority of the evolutionary points of life somewhere along this timeline. Here we're coming up on a bunch of other signs. The ozone layer forming. This was the big one. 600 million. It's a really long, and as you can see, comparing it to the distances from earlier, this is a really short break in between signs. First marine life. This is the explosion that created most of it, at least. First chordates over here. We're getting into the tens of millions of years right now. First fish. When we get to the end of the spectrum here, we get into more of the known, like first plants on land, animals on land, seedlings, reptiles. And then we get to the actual continental stuff, like Pangea. Pangea's breaking by the time we've reached maybe 7 steps. That's how short that distance is compared to what we've had prior in this timeline. Birds, plants. It's all really short compared to here. And if you think about it, all the stuff down here, it makes the last 100 million years, which is around this space. It's a pretty small distance in comparison. Like, we started this time machine 2.5 blocks ago, in quotes. And here we are at the present day, a pedestrian sign. That is a long distance, at least I'd say. Cut.
Oh, does cut mean stop?
Yes.
Oh.